your tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tony El Cucuy Furgerson!
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, it's hard not to smile as this fight is finally upon us. Nate Diaz and Tony Furgerson, a crazy back and forth outside the octagon. The hype gives way to the action here, Chief.
Yes, it's going to be a fantastic fight. You know what you get when you get Nate Diaz out there. He's going to talk to you. And even though Ferguson's trash talk doesn't make sense, he does know how to back it up. And it's about to happen right now.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it far, but he always finds his target. He's very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion, Leon Edwards, in the same way.
Oh, straight punch, it's there again. Huge block there.
Nice.
Man, they are trading early and often. Here we go.
Let's go. This is going to be a good fight. We knew it would. These guys are intent to make it happen. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into his underhook.
Sharp body shot is there for Furgerson. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Diaz gets caught by the solid uppercut there. He's a hard guy to hit. That one certainly found the target. Oh, that right eye's looking really swollen now. Oh, how about Tony Furgerson? Beautiful connection there.
Yeah, man, Tony Furgerson is one of those guys that can just let himself be free inside the octagon, and it showed in that moment.
Just out of range with that right hand.
Nice punch lands. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
So we call on the fight stats here. These are unofficial, but strong numbers. 46 total strikes have now landed for Tony Furgerson. And he lands another combination here.
Oh, that's big.
All right, so a vintage effort thus far from El Cucuy, Tony Furgerson, just fighting on instinct, really striking well and mixing up his weapons on the field.
Yeah, he's doing a great job, and everything is thrown with ill intent. He doesn't throw light strikes. Everything's heavy. He's trying to rip you apart with the elbows. He's one of those guys that goes in there to really inflict damage on his opponents, and tonight he's been able to do that, and that's why Tony Furgerson looks like the Tony Furgerson of old.
Ferguson's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Right now they separate. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Which one? You said you want.
Nice defense.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Right, take it back, take it back. Make sure you got the hooks. Get those hooks in. Other hook.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Diaz trying to scramble back to his feet. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Diaz's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this is like the start of that.
Oh, nice job by Nate Diaz yet again to find a home for that left hand.
Yeah, he finds that left hand, John, and as we have spoken to time and time again, it does not look like he's throwing it hard, but he's so accurate and is hitting so well behind that slap right hand that when he lands the left, he can hurt anybody.
An elbow! Oh, my goodness. Furgerson with a nasty combination.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Nice jab by Diaz. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
El Kukui gets back up.
Love the wrestling on display there. Nice takedown.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Diaz is in half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep. He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell. Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
El Cucuy's going for a choke.
Now fight, there it is. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing some, elected to keep the dominant position.
Furgerson's has got full mount now. Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
Diaz's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. El Cucuy's eye is closing up. Feels like the beginning of the end. Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. El Cucuy's kick to the body is blocked. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing with volume.
Jab, right hand, body shot, and kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
Oh, beautiful combination. He knocks him down.
If I sit in that position, the referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work, trying to advance position to your ground and pound.
Right.
If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Tony Furgerson. Well, hard to win fights working off of your back, but that elbow certainly a useful one. Diaz is tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard, and you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up the legs, chasing triangle.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Furgerson. He can truly do it all. Diaz's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly the referee keeping a close eye on the fight. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited. He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Ferguson's not making things easier on the... The referee is going to have the doctor come in and check the eye of Diaz. All right, well, the doctor appears to think he's still good to go. And you know what? If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that...
That is going to do it!
Oh, my goodness.
No judges needed this time around.
Oh, my Lord.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz!
All right, so Nate Diaz gets a big win tonight. I thought it was at his best. Certainly came in very conditioned as usual, and the boxing was on point, too.
The boxing was on point. The cardio was ready. Nate Diaz fought the perfect fight in order to win tonight against a very tough opponent.